Salem.
This is AP News. I'm Rita Foley. Some of this nation's most prestigious universities are wrestling with tension on campus stemming from Israel's war with Hamas. The AP's Jackie Quinn.
Tensions are heating up between Jewish students and pro-Palestinian sympathizers on college campuses. Outside Columbia University in Manhattan, officials in New York City and across the country are urging calm.
Talk to each other, understand different points of view, because that's what college students should be doing.
New York Governor Kathy Hochul outside Columbia University, where in-person learning was canceled for the day. I'm Jackie Quinn.
Donald Trump's hush money trial resumes this morning in New York. The AP's Julie Walker is covering the trial.
The National Enquirer's former publisher, David Pecker, is expected to return to the witness stand in Donald Trump's historic hush money trial as testimony continues in the first ever criminal trial against a former U.S. president. Pecker was the first and only witness yesterday following opening statements. Prosecutors say he worked with Trump and Trump's then lawyer, Michael Cohen, on a catch-and-kill strategy to buy up and then spike negative stories during the 2016 campaign. Trump pled not guilty to falsifying business records to cover up salacious sex stories about him during the 2016 campaign. At court in Manhattan, I'm Julie Walker.
The Senate's getting ready to vote on a bill that would provide billions in war aid to Ukraine, Israel, and Taiwan. If the Senate approves it, it goes to President Biden for his signature. Aid groups call it social cleansing. French police evicted migrants from a makeshift camp in Paris this morning. Here at home, gas prices keep going up. Gas is about $3.67 a gallon this morning, says the AAA. That's up about 3 cents in a week. This is AP News. It won't be long till we feel that summer heat.
Summer's coming, and the government's unveiled a new color-coded system to warn Americans about heat danger. Magenta is the deadliest category, a step above red, which is also pretty bad. The difference is red's a threat to people without adequate cooling and hydration, while magenta describes weather so hot that it threatens everyone. The five-color system from the National Weather Service and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention is based on heat, duration, and health factors. Magenta hitting everybody with rare and/or long-duration extreme heat with little to no overnight relief. Below red, days falling within the top 5% hottest, is orange, moderate risk, mostly hurting people sensitive to heat. Yellow, minor risk, mostly to the very young, old, sick, and pregnant. And pale green, little to no risk. Ben Thomas, Washington.
And I'm Rita Foley, AP News.
Have you seen TownScreen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out at the Salem Community Center at the Armory, Aranda's Mexican Restaurant, and Taxmasters, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use TownScreen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained. TownScreen in Salem.
At Case IH, we know you work hard all year to maximize your yield at harvest. And to do that, you need a combine that works as hard as you do. That's why we built the new AF11 with more horsepower, more efficiency, and more capacity than any other combine out there. Plus, built-in automation to harvest more easily than ever before. To do more with every engine hour, you need equipment that's as good as you are. You need the best in your field. Visit your local Case IH dealer for more on the AF11.
Say goodbye to wasting your hard-earned money and traveling long distances to get your MRI. This is Bobby Solons, Radiology Director at Salem Memorial District Hospital. The hospital now has the newest technology in-house 5 days a week, and it's open bore, meaning you have ample room to get comfortable during your exam. If you have any questions, just give me a call at 729-6626. The Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
A few high-thin cirrus clouds are hanging around right now, KSMO radio, and we have currently, right now, your hometown radio source. Not a bad morning. We're going to call partly sunny skies, 48 degrees at KSMO, and we do expect clouds, though, to come in as the day continues on. Probably not so much this morning, but better this afternoon. We will have thicker clouds coming through with a 60% chance of getting rain late this afternoon and into the early evening. Our winds will be out of south throughout the day today. At about 10 to 15, it could gust up to 25 to 30 miles an hour during the afternoon. Then for tonight, a 50-50 chance of lingering showers through the early evening. Cloudy, then becoming clear after midnight. Light northwesterly winds will increase after midnight to 5 to 10, and it could gust up to about 15 to 20 by early Wednesday morning. Sunshine on Wednesday, and a high of 71. Winds northeasterly by mid to late morning and into the afternoon at 5 to 10. Partly cloudy Wednesday night, low of 46 with winds out of east at 5 to 10. Thursday, we'll have partly sunny skies at a high of 66 with a 50% chance of rain developing during the day. A southeasterly breeze at 10 to 15 could gust up to 20 to 25. For Thursday night, we have a 50-50 chance of showers, cloudy, low of 55 with breezy conditions. And Friday we'll have a chance of more rain, possibly even some thunder showers during the day. Cloudy and a high of 75, still very breezy with a 70% chance of rain on Friday and into Friday night. Again, it will be breezy Friday evening with cloudy skies, and there could be somewhat severe weather come Friday evening. For Saturday itself, partly sunny with a high of close to 80, breezy with a chance of intermittent showers and possibly some thunderstorms. Currently at the KSMO studios right now, 49 degrees. We've already upped it another, and we will have a wind of about 9 miles an hour. I thought it was going to change a little bit. It was kind of flickering there like it might move to the southeast, but it didn't. It's right out of the south. 63% is the relative humidity. And the pressure, it's dropping. 29.97 inches. Feels like 45 right now at KSMO Radio. We have local news on the way next. It's coming your way right after this break.
The Angie's List you know and trust is now Angie, and we're so much more than just a list. We still connect you with top local pros and show you ratings and reviews, but now we also let you compare upfront prices on hundreds of projects and book a service instantly. We can even handle the rest of your project from start to finish. So remember, Angie's List is now Angie, and we're here to get your job done right. Get started at Angie.com. That's ANGI, or download the app today.
The Bank of Salem has an important notice for their drive-thru customers. The new drive-thru hours are as follows. Monday through Thursday from 7:30 in the morning until 5:30 in the afternoon. Friday, 7:30 in the morning until 6 in the evening. And on Saturday from 8 in the morning until noon. The Bank of Salem lobby hours will remain 8:30 in the morning till 4:30 in the afternoon, Monday through Friday. The Bank of Salem, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
I think every farmer faces the challenge of stress during the growing season. You stick a bunch of money in the ground and you just pray the good Lord lets it rain and lets you have a crop. So we actually participate in the NutriTrack program and the Crop Track program, where it gives us a lot of peace of mind if in the busy months of the summer when we're baling hay and we can't get out to every field every week. We know someone's out there looking after us.
Performance driven, farmer focused. MFA, your whole farm solution.
Now time for news. Local news brought to you as a courtesy of all of us at KSMO Radio. My name is Stan Stevens. Pleased to be with you on your Tuesday morning. It's April 23rd on KSMO AM 1340, FM 95.7. You're streaming with us at KSMORadio.com, KSMO Stream Facebook, and KSMO YouTube. We hope it's going to be a great day for you. Weather-wise, not too bad today, but keep that umbrella close at hand late this afternoon. You may need it for some shower activity. We'll give you all those details a little bit later on. In the meantime, let's get to local news here on KSMO Media. City of Salem's Park and Recreation Board held a meeting Monday to consider the property trade for the park on the east side of town. Members of the Board of Aldermen requested the Parks and Recreation Board consider trading the old fairgrounds property for 5 acres on 10th Street known as the old middle school property. With all board members present, they voted not to make the trade. The board members felt it was not in the best interest of the Park and Recreation Department to move the future soccer field site. They felt the current old fairgrounds property is best suited for a soccer complex. The Denton County Commissioners met Monday morning at the courthouse for their regular meeting. Denton County Treasurer Danita Williams presented the CART receipts for the month of April. Williams reported monies received in April totaled $71,534.88. That's down from last April by $4,500. She said year-to-date CART funds are down from $301,000 to $298,000. In the road report, District 1 Commissioner Wes Mowbray said grading was being done on Dent County Roads 5015 and 6470, while brush was being cut on County Road 6460. Mowbray said 2 trucks were helping District 2 crews by hauling conservation rock. District 2 Commissioner Gary Polk stated rock would be added and grading done on County Road 2550, which is the Missouri Department of Conservation road, while only grading will be done on County Roads 4050 and 5260. Commissioners also reported at least 6 county vehicles had windows damaged from the hailstorm. Presiding Commissioner Gary Larson had nothing to report. Denton County Clerk Angie Curley said the county received a packet from NACO, which is the National Association of Counties, containing 2 booklets called The Marvelous Adventures of County Land. This booklet was written and illustrated using new generative artificial intelligence apps. They are available to the public at naco.org. She also said there was a tie in the Bunker School Board election, and a special election will be held on June 4th. To help the school district save money, Curley said everyone from Dent, Shannon, and Reynolds counties will vote at the Bunker Firehouse. She said letters will go out to the voters to let them know. Dent County Assessor Jamie Homeyer said 2023 assessment forms were due March 1st, but she is giving those who have not turned in their forms yet until May 1st to submit the form without any penalties. Forms must be in the Dent County Assessor's office by that day or postmarked by that day to avoid paying a penalty. You may drop off your assessment list at the assessor's office at the courthouse, and they are open from 8 in the morning until 4:30 in the afternoon weekdays. There's also a drop box on the front lawn of the courthouse for your convenience if you can't make it by until after hours. You can also mail in your assessment list forms, but make sure you have the postal clerk postmark your envelope. You can also e-file your assessment list form online until April 30th. If you have any questions or need assistance with the online form, call Dent County Assessor Jamie Homeyer, the Dent County Courthouse at 729-6010, or stop by during regular business hours at the corner of Highway 19 and 4th Street in downtown Salem. Jalbert McCarter came in to ask about the condition of Dent County Road 3210 and was told by Commissioner Polk that the road will be getting some work done to it before it's re-chipped and sealed this year. He also asked about the speed limit, which is currently at 45 miles an hour, saying it's too fast for the road. A petition to request a lower speed limit would need to be submitted to the commission in order to reduce the speed limit. The county approved the low bid of $12,500 from Dedeker, Alvarado & Associates from West Plains for a 1-year financial audit. The commission will again be meeting Thursday morning at 9 o'clock at the courthouse, and that meeting will be open to the public. An accident happened Sunday afternoon at 3:30 in Miller County on Blue Springs Drive just south of Hicks Road. According to the Highway Patrol report, a 2018 Ford F-150 being driven northbound by 19-year-old Charlton Lerma of Salem went off the right side of the roadway. The Ford then returned to the road, crossed the center line, and went off the left side of the roadway and struck several trees before the Ford finally came to rest in a ditch. Lerma, who was wearing a seat restraint, suffered minor injuries but refused treatment at the scene. The Ford sustained moderate damage and was towed to the driver's residence by Woods Towing. Salem Board of Aldermen will have their regular meeting at 6 this evening at the Salem Community Center at the Armory. The board will hear from a request from the Current Rivers Car Club to close a street on May 11th before discussing 3 bid approvals for the Welcome Home project at 403 West Hunt Street, 1500 South Louise Street, and 403 East Hunt Street. The board will hear an update from Jeff Meadows of Archer Elgin on a number of projects currently going on in the city. City of Salem Financial Director Stacy Houston will then give the report on the financial status of the city before other city officials give their reports. The board will then go into closed session to discuss contracts before the meeting is adjourned. Meeting of the City of Salem Board of Aldermen tonight is open to the public. The Salem R80 Board of Education had closed session last Thursday, where they approved student appeals on the condition that they achieve 90% attendance by May 10th or attend school every day until May 17th. The board approved the employment of Sydney Hulbert as an upper elementary school 4th grade teacher. Diana Welch is a 7th grade English language arts instructor. Caitlin Benson is a 6th grade math teacher. Christopher McSwain is a 6th grade science teacher. And Howard Hawkins is a middle school social studies instructor. The board approved Deanna Atkinson to return as the head volleyball coach, as well as approving assistant coaches and extra duty assignments for Shelby Botkin, Robbie Owen, Calvin Malone, Bella Jadwin, Terry Welch, Rocky Wade, and James Tomnitz. The board also approved Dr. Herman Blau to be the federal programs director for going back into open session. We've got sports next, and we come right back.
Black vultures can be harmful to livestock operations across Missouri. Missouri Department of Agriculture Director Chris Chin.
We are encouraging producers to keep your cattle up close where there's a lot of human activity, especially when you're calving. If you're looking for a depredation permit, we encourage you to reach out to the Missouri Farm Bureau. They're able to issue you a permit that will allow you to take up to 5 of the black vultures. We also are encouraging farmers and ranchers and producers to be reaching out to their University of Missouri Extension office. They have a lot of valuable resources to help you mitigate black vultures on your farm. We also have funds available at the Department of Agriculture to reimburse for necropsy results when the loss is determined to be by a black vulture. This determination has to come from a certified veterinarian or the U.S. Department of Agriculture Wildlife Services. You can find more information about black vultures on the Missouri Department of Agriculture website at agriculture.mo.gov.
At KSMO Radio, time for sports news. Caden DuBois drove in the only run of the game with a 4th inning single and pitched 6 4-hit shutout innings as the Salem Tigers beat the Ava Bears Monday 1-0 and clinched at least a share of the SCA Conference Championship. Salem is 6-0 in the SCA Conference and 13-2 on the year. They will face district foe Sullivan this afternoon at 4:30. You can hear that game on KSMO Radio and video stream the game on KSMO Media beginning at about 4:15 this afternoon with Tiger Talk and Coach Tony Edwards. Salem Lady Softball Tigers play Stoutland in Salem at 4:30 today at the Salem City Park. Salem is 3-13 on the year. Salem tennis team will be at Waynesville today at 4 in a makeup match from April 1st. The Cardinals and the Arizona Diamondbacks squared off at Busch Stadium last night. John Rooney and Ricky Horton have the report, gentlemen.
With Ricky Horton, I'm John Rooney, and what a comeback last night. The Cardinals were down 3-0, but they spent the second half of the game coming back and won it on this.
There's a long one and a gunner by Nolan Gorman on the first pitch thrown by Kyle Nelson. The Cardinals have a Redbird winner at Busch Stadium, and they scored 2 runs with nobody out in the 9th.
Goldschmidt hit a home run. Gorman with the game winner. What a great comeback.
Terrific that both guys were able to kind of get off of a down streak on the offensive side. Goldie with a long home run. Gorman's home run was long, too, and it just brought down the house. Goldie also had a base hit in the 9th inning. Cardinals' bullpen was spectacular as well in relief of Lance Lynn, who gave the Cardinals a chance to win.
Ryan Helsley got the victory, and don't forget Lars Nootbaar driving in a couple of runs.
Nootbaar looked good at the plate. Really nice to have a feel-good moment at Busch Stadium.
And we're on the air tonight with Game 2. Stephen Matz is pitching on the air at 5:50.
All right, keep it here, KSMO Radio, and we'll have that game for you. Join in progress after Tiger baseball. Toronto Blue Jays beat Kansas City Monday night 5-3 to send the Royals to their 3rd straight loss. Those 2 teams will play again tonight in KC. And that's a look at news and sports brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station. We appreciate you being along on your Tuesday morning at KSMO. It's time right now for the Daily Investment Report from the offices of Joe Brand and Leah Nash of Edward Jones. Edward Jones Brokerage, helping people with their investment needs. They can help you too. Call them locally at 729-3831 or drop by 907 South Pershing. Joe Brand, Leah Nash of Edward Jones, member SIPC, and our Daily Investment Report. With that report this morning, it is Leah Nash. Leah?
This is financial advisor Leah Nash from Edward Jones bringing the daily financial market report. U.S. equities closed higher. The Dow closed up 254 points at 38,240. The Nasdaq closed up 169 points at 15,451. The S&P 500 closed up 43 points at 5,011. And in the bond market, 10-year Treasury yields are trading at 4.62%. And commodity markets price crude oil was down 17 cents at $82.05. The spot price of gold was down $70.10 to $2,343.70. In stocks of local interest, Ameren Corporation closed up 50 cents at 74.38. AT&T closed down 20 cents at 16.31. Boeing Company closed up 66 cents at 170.48. Dollar General closed down $1.97 at 142.85. ExxonMobil closed up 68 cents at 120.56. McDonald's closed up $3.59 at $275.58. Microsoft closed up $1.84 at $496. PepsiCo closed up $2.33 at $176.46. Pfizer closed up 26 cents at $26.26. Procter & Gamble closed up $2.40 at $160.54. U.S. Bancorp closed up 60 cents at $41.05. And Walmart closed up 61 cents at $60.14. This has been today's Financial Market Report, brought to you by Edward Jones and financial advisors Joe Brand and Leah Nash. Member SIPC, serving individual investors with personalized attention and financial advice at 907 South Pershing in Salem, Missouri. If you'd like additional information, please stop by our contact us at 573-729-3831. Daily commentary is also located on our website at edwardjones.com.
Thank you, Leah, and don't forget to join us for our next daily investment report coming your way right here on KSMO tomorrow morning. We'll have Tiger baseball this afternoon, and that daily investment report will be here 7:35 to 7:45 right here on KSMO Salem, your hometown radio station. And right now is your hometown radio source at 7:49, and we'll come right back in about 90 seconds with a look at the weather situation next. It's up right after this.
St. Louis Cardinals baseball. Over the years, it has meant the Gas House Gang, Stan the Man, Lou Brock, Bob Gibson, The Wizard, Big Mac, Yachty, Waino, and Pujols. All those names, and they provided so many memories. St. Louis Cardinals baseball, most importantly, has meant championship baseball. We'll be describing every play right here on the Cardinals Radio Network, powered by Gray Bar. Cardinal baseball on your Ozark sports leader, KSMO.
Jet Tire and Auto has a wide selection of tires and wheels in stock and can special order any tires you may need. They are also a full-service auto repair shop serving the Salem and surrounding areas, offering a variety of services from alignments to oil changes to bumper-to-bumper checks, as well as UTV services. Jet Tire and Auto also does state inspections and emission tests. Check out their website for all the services they offer at jettireandauto.com, and don't forget to like them on Facebook. For more information or questions, call 729-3650 or stop by 800 South Park Street in Salem.
Every day, Cintas service reps help businesses get ready for the workday. They provide freshly laundered workwear delivered every week. Mats, mops, restroom and cleaning supplies. First aid and safety products to help your employees stay safe. They even test and inspect fire extinguishers and emergency lights. Cintas helps keep your business running smoothly. See what Cintas can do for you. Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
At KSMO, time for weather on Operation Weather Watch. Complete summary of weather in the region and KSMO listening area. As a disturbance moves further southeast into the Great Lakes, the cold front will shift south into Missouri ahead of an upper-level trough. Along this front, some rain showers could develop this afternoon, though how far into Missouri these showers will make it is still unclear. The deepest, strongest portion of the front will remain to the northeast, so confidence in rain is higher the further you get into central Missouri. No severe weather is expected with the system, and lightning chances will be low. Accumulation, if any, would be below 1/10 of an inch with these showers. The cold front, despite having precipitation chances up, will be fairly weak in nature. Temperatures on Tuesday will reach into the low 70s, while lows will be in the wake of the frontal passage in the mid-40s to near 50. Temperatures look similar for Wednesday, with highs in the low 70s and overnight temperatures dropping into the mid-40s to the middle 50s. A boundary formerly known as the cold front from Tuesday will peter out and become stationary over Arkansas on Wednesday, surging back northward as a warm front come Thursday. It also will have moisture involved with it, and it will develop a low-level jet through the central plains. Scattered showers and a few rumbles of thunder could develop early Thursday morning, with storms becoming more widespread through the day. Chances of thunder will increase as the day continues, but the corridor's strongest instability appears to stay to our west until Thursday night or even into Friday. One thing to start looking out for Thursday into Friday night will be the possibility of some heavy rain and minor flood potential. Despite the storms on Thursday seeming sub-severe at this point, if they train over the same areas, they could sustain some deep convection, and a couple inches of rain could fall. Rain will likely linger through the morning Friday, but the strongest weather will more than likely be associated with a low-level jet that's moving east from the plains into Missouri. With such strong winds aloft and indications of bulk shear Friday afternoon and evening, all severe threats appear to be on the table. The location of that low-level jet will again determine the extent of the impacts in our area. For Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, they're their own beast to forecast. The National Weather Service is still on the fence on this one because it could be very similar to what we get Thursday and Friday, or it may clear out and be a fairly nice weekend. It's still not known. 69 was the high yesterday, 33 the low. Normal high 70, normal low 48. Record high of 88 in 1965 and a 1989, and the record low of 28 was set in 1956. No rain yesterday. For the month, we're still a tick under 3 inches, while 3 1/5 would be normal. 13 1/4 our total for the year. 11 3/5 would be normal. Sun rose this morning 6:19. It'll set tonight 7:49. The extended forecast for Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, calling for it to be partly sunny with a high of 79 degrees on Saturday. It'll be somewhat breezy with a chance of rain. Saturday night, breezy with a chance of more showers. Cloudy and a low of 61. More winds on Sunday and Sunday night with the possibility of some rain. Intermittent with the possibility of thunderstorms in there as well. Cloudy high of 77 and a low of 54. And then come Monday, it'll be raining possibly early in the day, then becoming mostly sunny with a high of 77. That local forecast and our current conditions next in a moment.
The Cardinals magazine, the care and quality of its presentation, the thick paper, the glossy photographs, and photographs from Stan Musial to Lou Brock to Jim Edmonds to the present-day players, the Cardinal tradition, the history. It will put you right there in Busch Stadium behind home plate like no other magazine. And it's easy to start a subscription. Just call 314-345-9000 or visit cardinals.com/magazine.
At the KSMO studios, some sunshine this morning, a few high, thin clouds, and we're going to see that off and on throughout most of the day today. We're going to have a nice day. Should be up right around 72, 73 degrees, but those clouds will increase as the afternoon progresses. We will have winds that will be picking up as well. So our winds out of south at 10 to 15 could gust up to 20 to 25, even near 30 mile an hour. For tonight, we'll have a 50-50 chance of getting some showers in the early evening. So our chance for rain today is not even going to occur until late this afternoon, and then it will be 60% chance. But again, the rain that we do get should be fairly light in nature. The clouds will last tonight after the rain moves out. Will eventually clear up after midnight, and a low of 43. Winds will be moving to the northwest after midnight to 5 to 10 miles an hour. Then sunshine Wednesday, high of 71. Northeast winds 5 to 10. Wednesday night, partly cloudy, low of 46 with an east wind 6 to 10. Thursday, partly sunny, 50-50 chance of showers developing, and a high of 66. Winds will be out of southeast 10 to 15, gusting to 25. For Thursday night, a 50-50 chance of more rain, cloudy, low of 54, and continuing to be breezy. And then throughout the entire day, Friday, Saturday, and even into Sunday, going to be somewhat on the windy side. At KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station, we have a fairly pleasant morning, and I say that. We do have a few high thin clouds out there, but our temperature reading, not too bad, sitting right now 50 degrees. We do have some filtered sunshine, 10-mile-an-hour winds out of south, making it feel like 46. We have 62% relative humidity, and the pressure falling at 29.96 inches. And that's been weather on Operation Weather Watch. Complete summary of weather in the region and KSMO listening area. We've got coming your way shortly. Our Civic Record next. Keep it right here.
Don't pay retail for your diamond engagement ring or gift. Come to CleanOrigin.com, founded by a family of leaders in the diamond industry for more than a century. We're experts in ecologically friendly lab-grown diamonds because that's all we do. Come clean with Clean Origin, the only diamond jewelers who give you a 100-day, no questions asked return on your purchase. Head to CleanOrigin.com or one of our retail stores and mention code Radio10 to receive 10% off. That's CleanOrigin.com, code Radio10.
Warmer weather is finally here, and it's time to bust out of the house and out of your routines. Get outside and try something new, like the new Bacon Cajun Ranch McCrispy, paired with an Oreo frappe and McDonald's world-famous fries. Say yes to spring with tender chicken covered in tangy Cajun Ranch sauce. You can even get 25% off any order of $5 or more when you use mobile order and pay in the app. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Offer valid through May 19th, 2024 at participating McDonald's. Valid once a day. Excludes tax. Must opt into rewards. Oreo is a trademark of Mondelez International Group, used under license.
We all want to give our children the best possible start in life. One important thing we can do is to make sure they receive their recommended immunizations. Immunizations help children stay healthy by preventing serious diseases that can cause lifelong disabilities or even death. With the power to protect, we can ensure our children have the best possible chance at a healthy future. This National Infant Immunization Week, join the Missouri Immunization Coalition in protecting our children. Learn more at moimmunize.org.
At KSMO Radio, 8 o'clock is the top of the hour time, brought to you as a courtesy of Doug Wisdom and Wisdom Financial Services, 729-7508. Get in touch with Doug. Talk to him about your financial future. Doug Wisdom and Wisdom Financial Services, and see the options that are available. A member of Emeritus, Doug Wisdom and Wisdom Financial Services. It's now time for our Civic Record, a program of church and civic news, and a mention of persons recently deceased, brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station. Also brought to you by your friends at Southtown. Southtown Furniture on Highway 19 South, with an incredible collection of beautiful pieces of furniture. You would definitely want to check out where some big savings are available on beautiful leather sofas. Want to find out more? Simply stop on by 1601 South Highway 19. Call them up at 729-3422 or browse on your web browser at SouthtownFurnitureSalem.com. It's where the bargains are. Southtown Furniture, open 6 days a week for your convenience, Monday through Saturday. A Gardener's Dream Paint and Sip will be held this Friday with Danielle Norris from 6 to 8:30 at the Creative Arts Center. Paint a cute canvas scene with some of the gardener's favorite things. Danielle will lead you step by step through the whole process. The cost is $25 and all supplies will be provided. At least 6 people are needed to hold the class, and it's limited to no more than 20. Class registrations are first come, first served basis with online registrations. Interested persons can sign up under programs at the SalemCommunityBetterment.com website for the activities at the Creative Arts Center. This Saturday afternoon at 4, the Jadwin Volunteer Fire Department will celebrate their 27th General Membership Meeting. A barbecue and beverages will be provided, as well as paper plates, plasticware, and napkins. You are asked to bring your favorite picnic food, dessert, casserole, pie, or cake to share with your neighbors. The Jadwin Volunteer Fire Department, they're having their meeting 4 o'clock this Saturday afternoon, their 27th General Membership Meeting, and you're invited. They're out there at 33 Highway ZZ at the intersection of routes K and ZZ. That's where the fire department firehouse is, and the meeting is as well. Salem Acoustic Jam will be held this Saturday at the Creative Arts Center at 6:30. Come on out, bring your instrument and join in, or just come to listen to the music and tap your feet. All types of music are played, and whether you're a beginner or seasoned pro, everybody's welcome to participate. There is no charge to attend. And this Saturday at the Eagles Club, come on out for some karaoke by Stagecoach Productions. It'll be from 7 to 11 in the evening. The kitchen will open at 5 and be open until 8 o'clock if you have the desire to have something to eat. It's open to the public, and the Salem Eagles invites everybody out to come on out and be a part of their evening activities. The karaoke by Stagecoach Productions. That'll be on Saturday, April 27th from 7 to 11. The Eagles Club is out Highway 32 West past the airport on the north side of Highway 32. More of our Civic Record is next when we come right back.
Southtown Furniture in Salem is your local authorized appliance dealer for Speed Queen washers and dryers. Speed Queen is the most dependable washer and dryer available today, featuring their famous commercial design using only the highest quality metal components. These components are tested for over 10,000 cycles or 25 years of life at 8 loads per week. Your clothes will always come out cleaner with Speed Queen's large size agitator and wash tub, both rotating, allowing water to move through the heaviest fabric to create a better, gentle wash. Stop by Southtown Furniture today, your local authorized appliance dealer for Speed Queen washers and dryers, Highway 19 South, right here in Salem. It's Southtown Furniture.
You can host the best backyard barbecue. You can find a professional on Angie to make your backyard the best around. Connect with skilled professionals to get all your home projects done well. Inside to outside, repairs to renovations. Get started on the Angie app or visit Angie.com today. You can do this when you Angie that.
Continuing with our Civic Record, don't forget the Ozark Heritage Artisans will have their Spring Fest this Saturday from 9 to 3 at the Salem Creative Arts Center at 202 South Main. Arts, crafts, baked goods, demonstrations, whole bunch of fun. Everybody's welcome to the Ozark Heritage Artisans Spring Fest Saturday 9 to 3 at the Creative Arts Center. And at the Salem Nutrition site for you today, they're going to have beans with ham, cornbread, fried potatoes with onions and spinach from 11 to 12:30. That's their normal lunchtime. Now, don't forget they have a soup and salad bar that starts at 10:30 in the morning. Your friends at the Salem Nutrition site are located inside the Salem Senior Center at 604 North McGrath Lane. Meals open to everybody. All ages are welcome. If you're 60 and above, the suggested contribution's $5. If you're under the age of 60, it's $7. And don't forget, the menu can change without notice. The menu today, beans with ham, cornbread, fried potatoes and onions, and spinach. If you have any questions, call 729-2373, 729-2373. That does conclude our Civic Record, a program of church and civic news and a mention of persons recently deceased, brought to you as a courtesy of your friends at Southtown Furniture and Highway 19 South right here in Salem, reminding you they've been around since 1922, a long time, over 101 plus years, almost 102. Maybe even have hit that 102 mark. I believe they have, as a matter of fact. So drop on by and check things out for yourself today. Appliances, bedding, beautiful furnishings, of course, floor coverings, and so much more. The accessories, it's all there. Southtown Furniture here in Salem, just 2 blocks south of the crossroads at 1601 South Highway 19. Call 729-3422 or browse at SouthtownFurnitureSalem.com, where the bargains are. We got statewide news coming up from the Missouri Net. That's Salem Nutrition Sites menu. And AP News, keep it here.
Need to schedule an appointment for an X-ray, MRI, CT, nuclear medicine, or an ultrasound? Call SMDH Centralized Scheduling at 573-453-5952. SMDH will schedule your tests while working around your personal schedule, help you pre-register for service, and help you navigate insurance requirements before your appointment. Schedule your radiology appointment today with Salem Memorial District Hospital by calling Centralized Scheduling, 453-5952. The Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
Hi, I'm Bill Pollock, host of Show Me Today. We listened to you, Missouri, and brought you a daily radio show that brings you captivating stories of people, places, and topics around our state.
What was lacking in all these years before this was someone with the desire.
Now, if you miss a segment or entire show, just download our podcast.
A lot of people don't realize that.
Subscribe to Show Me Today on Apple or wherever you find your favorite podcasts and add us to your list.
Show me today. Don't pay retail for your diamond engagement ring or gift. Come to CleanOrigin.com, founded by a family of leaders in the diamond industry for more than a century. We're experts in ecologically friendly lab-grown diamonds because that's all we do. Come clean with Clean Origin, the only diamond jewelers who give you a 100-day, no questions asked return on your purchase. Head to CleanOrigin.com or one of our retail stores and mention code Radio10 to receive 10% off. That's CleanOrigin.com, code Radio10.
Missouri Net News, I'm Marshall Griffin. The Biden administration has finalized a rule that requires nursing homes to boost staffing levels. The administration says the new requirement makes sure that residents receive adequate attention and support from caregivers. But according to a St. Louis Post-Dispatch report, 320 of Missouri's 486 nursing homes would not be able to meet the standard if the rule took effect today. The rule would also require centers to have a registered nurse on site 24/7, with exceptions given for homes in places designated as workforce shortage areas. A company plans to open a new manufacturing plant in southeast Missouri, creating 70 jobs. Elisa Nelson reports.
Southeast Missouri's Jackson is on tap to get a future factory that makes wooden framework for the construction industry. A news release from the state says Trussworks is investing $5 million in the project. Construction will begin as soon as possible, with operations expected to begin later this year. For the expansion, Cape Girardeau County will give the plant a 50% real property tax reduction for 10 years. The state will give the company access to funding through withholdings or tax credits for job creation. The expansion is also being supported by a $787,000 community development block grant. Elisa Nelson, Missouri Net.
Missouri's net farm income is expected to drop about 18% this year, compared to an estimated 25.5% decrease in U.S. net farm income. It's being blamed on reduced livestock inventories, lower crop prices, and declining market receipts. That's according to the Spring 2024 Missouri Farm Income Outlook released by the University of Missouri's Rural Farm and Finance Policy Analysis Center. Scott Brown, the center's interim director, tells Missouri Net.
What we're seeing in 2024 is, yes, another dip, $3.6 billion. So we're coming off of what has been record farm income and really not returning all the way back to where we were in 2020. So lower crop receipts, dry weather's played a role.
This is Missouri Net.
The people at your Touchstone Energy Cooperative wear many hats. Your customer service rep might also coach at the local middle school. Or some of our line workers are also volunteer firefighters. It's true, we take pride in serving our members. That's why you'll find us helping out in our community. Because we not only work here, we live here.
We are Missouri's electric cooperatives. Learn more at membersfirst.coop today.
Hi, I'm Bill Pollock, host of Show Me Today, Missouri's daily radio show that brings you captivating stories of Missouri's people, places, and topics.
Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to stay connected with all of them.
If you miss a segment or an entire show, download our podcast. We'd love to have you.
They are just showering you with affection and love. You want to think, is this real?
Oh, it's real. Subscribe to Show Me Today on Apple or wherever you find your favorite podcast and add us to your list.
Show me today.
Zoo basketball coach Norm Stewart is the latest person named to the Hall of Famous Missourians. Anthony Morbith reports.
The 89-year-old Stewart was born in northeastern Missouri's Shelby County and played for Mizzou in the 1950s, after which he had a brief stint in the NBA. He became Mizzou's head coach in 1967 and coached the Tigers for more than 3 decades, winning 734 games, 8 Big 8 titles, and making 16 NCAA tournament appearances. He also founded the group Coaches vs. Cancer after surviving colon cancer. Stewart's induction ceremony is scheduled May 1st at 1 p.m. in the Missouri House Chamber.
State Auditor Scott Fitzpatrick has begun an audit of Ripley County in southeastern Missouri. And Rasta, a courtroom therapy dog, and his handler, Jennifer Vernon, have received an award from the U.S. Attorney's Western District Office for their service to child victims. Rasta has helped reduce the anxiety of traumatized kids during stressful and sometimes intimidating legal proceedings. This is Missouri Net.
Have you seen Town Screen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out at the Salem License Office, Roberts Judson Lumber Company, and the Main Street Country Corner Cafe, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use Town Screen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained Town Screen in Salem. What's the fastest way for you to get yourself up to date on the latest in news, sports, weather, and obituaries that costs you absolutely nothing? It's Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County now for over 20 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 30-plus locations in Salem and in Bunker. Your World Today. Pick one up every weekday. They're free. At KSMO Radio, let's take a look at that Salem Nutrition Center's menu for today, and they will be serving up on this Tuesday beans with ham, cornbread, fried potatoes with onions, and spinach. Your lunch is served from 11 to 12:30 at the Salem Nutrition site, located inside the Salem Senior Center at 604 North McGrath Lane. If you would like to attend, all ages are welcome. If you're 60 and above, your suggested contribution's $5. If you're above the under the age of 60, I should say, your suggested contribution's $7. And don't forget, there's a soup and salad bar served at 10:30. That's the Salem Nutrition Center's menu for today, which will be beans with ham, cornbread, fried potatoes with onions, and spinach, and it will be served from 11 to 12:30. If you have any questions, call 729-2373, the Salem Nutrition site inside the Salem Senior Center, 604 North McGrath Lane. Don't forget, the menu can change without notice. Every weekday, we bring you the Salem Nutrition Center menus, a courtesy of KSMO, your hometown radio station. AP News and Sports from the Missouri Net are next.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
You'll find these spring deals at K&H Auto Supply. Gumot intake valve cleaner for $12.99 for the 11-ounce size. Blue Devil oil stop leak only $14.49, and Blue Devil head gasket sealer for $29.99. Come on by today at K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store here in Salem.
Parts City, yeah, Parts City, Parts City.
Hi, my name is Michelle Bland. I'm the new family nurse practitioner at SMDH Family Medicine. I will be providing family medical services for all ages. I'm now accepting new patients, so please call 729-8000 to make an appointment. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and all private and other insurances. Salem Memorial District Hospital, every patient, every encounter, every time.
Our music is our success. KSMO Salem.
This is AP News. I'm Rita Foley. What now in the hush money trial of Donald Trump?
Former National Enquirer publisher David Pecker returns to the witness stand in Donald Trump's hush money criminal trial. The prosecution accuses the former president of falsifying business records to cover up salacious sex stories to influence the 2016 campaign. Trump continues to deny this.
This is a witch hunt and it's a shame.
Pecker said on the stand Monday, yes, the tabloid paid for stories. Prosecutors call it catch and kill, getting rid of bad stories about his friend Trump. Also Tuesday, the judge will rule on whether Trump violated a gag order by calling 2 of the upcoming witnesses, Stormy Daniels and Michael Cohen, sleaze bags, and if so, if he has to pay a fine. At court in Manhattan, I'm Julie Walker.
Today, the Senate considers a bill that would provide billions for Ukraine, Israel, and Taiwan. If it passes, it goes to President Biden for his signature.
The Senate is expected to vote on $95 billion in war aid. $61 billion would be for Ukraine. $26 billion would go to Israel, as well as humanitarian relief to citizens of Gaza. $8 billion would be used to counter China in Taiwan and the Indo-Pacific. In order to gain more vote, House Republicans added a bill to the package that could ban TikTok in the U.S. if its Chinese owners don't sell their stake within a year. Donna Warder, Washington.
International humanitarian organizations are condemning Britain's plans to send some asylum seekers to Rwanda, where they'll be eligible to apply for asylum, but they won't be allowed to go back to Britain. French police evicted migrants from a makeshift camp in Paris this morning for security reasons, they say. Aid groups call it social cleansing ahead of the Summer Olympics. This is AP News. 5 Europeans and an Australian have graduated from basic training with a new title, astronaut.
The European Space Agency has added new members to its astronaut corps after completing a year of training. The recruits are from France, Belgium, Britain, Switzerland and Spain, and an Australian, Catherine Bennell-Pegg, has also joined them as part of an international agreement. She tells a news conference it's like a dream come true.
Being an astronaut has definitely been a lifelong dream, but I never believed I'd have the chance to do that.
The newcomers are now eligible for trips to the International Space Station, but it's up to the Australian agency to find a way for Bennell-Pegg to travel to space. She talks about her passion.
When I wanted to be an astronaut, it was first for that adventure, that curiosity so many kids have, and then it was for the discoveries that can be unlocked by space.
More than 20,000 people applied for the 5 slots. I'm Charles de Ledesma.
And I'm Rita Foley, AP News.
Hi, I'm Doug Barnes from the Town & Country Bank. What does the farm mean to you? Maybe it means a weekend getaway for camping or hunting, or it's the life as a farmer. Maybe you want to build a dream home with a view. No matter what the farm means to you, Town & Country Bank can make it happen with the best rates and terms on land and mortgage loans. Town & Country Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 412144.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
You'll find these spring deals at K&H Auto Supply. Gumot intake valve cleaner for $12.99 for the 11-ounce size. Blue Devil oil stop leak only $14.49. And Blue Devil head gasket sealer for $29.99. Come on by today at K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store here in Salem.
Parts City, yeah, Parts City, Parts City.
Missouri Met Sports, I'm Bill Pollock. Paul Goldschmidt and Nolan Gorman, 2 hitters who have been struggling. Each hit home runs as the Cardinals beat the Diamondbacks 5-3. Gorman's was a big one.
Nolan Gorman, the first, and he unloads. Deep right, track, wall, walk-off winner on the first pitch.
Chip Carey, Bally Sports Midwest, Gorman's 4th of the year for Ali Marmol. A big win for his team.
Perfect. You struggle early. You hit some balls hard right at people, but the guys talked a decent amount about it, man. The tougher it gets, the closer we get, and we just keep competing.
Royals, 3rd straight loss, 5-3 to the Blue Jays. Brady Singer gave up a bases-clearing triple, a 2-run homer, but 3 walks put him in trouble. He was pitching well. Manager Matt Quattrero.
He was throwing harder at the beginning of the game, had some good movement on his 2-seamer and his breaking ball, threw a couple 4-seamers in there as well. Really just got hurt by the walk to Kiner Falefa started that.
The Chiefs have signed head coach Andy Reid, general manager Brett Veach, and President Mark Donovan to contract extensions that will keep their core leadership group together. They've worked since 2017 and have 7 straight AFC West titles, 3 Super Bowl rings. Andy Reid is 66 years old. Memphis Athletic Director Laird Veach is headed to Missouri to become Mizzou's next athletic director, according to multiple sources. Veach is no stranger to Mizzou. He started working at MU in 1997 and moved up the ranks to lead the fundraising division. He was once the GM for Learfield's Mizzou Sports Properties, the rights holder for football and basketball radio broadcast. As the athletic director at Memphis, he secured a $25 million NIL partnership with FedEx. This is a good hire for Mizzou. Just a couple of days after landing former Duke forward Mark Mitchell, Mizzou basketball is getting former Iowa guard Tony Perkins, who was an all-Big Ten player twice in his 4 years. He's number 13 on the CBS Sports Transfer Rankings. The rebuild continues for Dennis Gates. Bill Pollock, Missouri Met Sports.
When approaching slow-moving farm equipment driving along the road, are you unsure what to do? Can you pass, or do you stay behind it and wait? We have the answers. Make sure you are paying attention to the road. Keep your phone down and slow down. Be patient and only pass when it is really safe. That means when you are sure the road ahead is straight and clear, you have plenty of room, and there are no blind spots. Remember, Simple actions save lives. This message brought to you by Show Me Zero.
We all want to give our children the best possible start in life. One important thing we can do is to make sure they receive their recommended immunizations. Immunizations help children stay healthy by preventing serious diseases that can cause lifelong disabilities or even death. With the power to protect, we can ensure our children have the best possible chance at a healthy future. This National Infant Immunization Week, join the Missouri Immunization Coalition in protecting our children. Learn more at moimmunize.org.
Angie's List is now Angie, and we've heard a lot of theories about why.
I thought it was an eco move. Fewer words, less paper.
No, it was so you could say it faster.
No, it's to be more iconic. Must be a tech thing.
But those aren't quite right. It's because now you can compare upfront prices, book a service instantly, and even get your project handled from start to finish.
Sounds easy.
It is, and it makes us so much more than just a list. Get started at Angie.com. That's ANGI, or download the app today.
We all want to give our children the best possible start in life. One important thing we can do is to make sure they receive their recommended immunizations. Immunizations help children stay healthy by preventing serious diseases that can cause lifelong disabilities or even death. With the power to protect, we can ensure our children have the best possible chance at a healthy future. This National Infant Immunization Week, join the Missouri Immunization Coalition in protecting our children. Learn more at moimmunize.org.
Let's take a look at the forecast brought to you by your friends at Philmart right here at the corner of Highway 19 and Franklin. If you're looking for a hot cup of coffee that you know is going to be absolutely fantastic, let me tell you, your friends at Philmart have it. Some of the best coffee you're going to taste in town, guaranteed. I'm telling you what, I have had their coffee many, many, many times, and it is delicious. And don't forget about their biscuits and gravy. Oh, that is a meal in itself. Whether you get the small or the large size, you've got a meal in front of you. Take my word for it. It is good, and it is delicious, and it's available till 11 o'clock. Stop on by and pick that up today, among many of the other things you can inside the store at Philmart right here in Salem. And you can fill your tank up with that quality Conoco gas to boot. That's right. Ethanol-free, premium, unleaded, and diesel at Philmart in Salem. Well, we do have a chance of getting some rain later this afternoon. It's a 50 to 60% chance of that rain occurring, but probably not till after 5 o'clock. So we're not going to really see anything for that. I won't rule out a sprinkle or two or a few drops here and there. But any kind of accumulating rain will probably not happen till late this afternoon or into the early evening. Winds will be southerly at 10 to 15 and gusts as high as 25 to 30, then move to the northwest after this system comes through at about 5 to 10 miles an hour after midnight. Sunshine Wednesday, high of 71. We will have a northeasterly breeze, 5 to 10. Wednesday night, partly cloudy, low of 46 with east winds, still 5 to 10 miles an hour. Thursday, it'll be partly sunny with a high of 66. Through the day, we could see some pop-up showers. 50-50 chance of that happening. Winds will be out of southeast at 10 to 15 and gusting up to 20. Now, that will continue into Thursday night with that 50-50 chance of pop-up showers. It'll be cloudy, and it's going to get breezier. We should have winds that'll be at about 20 to 25 miles an hour consistently Thursday night all the way through possibly Sunday night. So it's going to be a breezy next 3 to 4 days. We will have on Friday a chance of getting some rain, 70% chance of that, and there could be some thunderstorms embedded in that rain. Cloudy skies, breezy, 75 for high, and those showers and thunder showers will continue into Friday night and possibly even Saturday and Saturday night. At the KSMO studios right now. Not a bad morning at all. 54 degrees, feels like 50. We have 11-mile-an-hour winds out of the south, 55% relative humidity, and the pressure falling at 29.96 inches. And now look at weather brought to you by Philmart right here in Salem at the corner of Highway 19 in Franklin. Remember, they're open every day, 7 days a week, and their gas pumps are open 24/7 for your convenience.
Philmart in Salem.
You know when you're thirsty, you want options. And Philmart has a tremendous variety of beverages. From Ice Mountain water to energy drinks like Monster, Rockstar, and Red Bull. They also have a great collection of fountain drinks, including Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Coca-Cola, Dr. Pepper, and Orange Crush, including frozen Mountain Dew and frozen Pepsi. They also have the largest selection of beers and seltzers in town. So why go anywhere else? Philmart, more than just a convenience store at the corner of Highway 19 and Franklin, open 7 days a week.
Time for your agribusiness news from the state of Missouri, brought to you as a courtesy of all of us right here at KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station. It's agribusiness news from the Brownfield Farm Market Network on KSMO Media.
Farmers made corn and soybean planting progress in the past week despite the cooler, wet weather in some key growing areas. I'm Kara Hart with Ag News on Brownfield. USDA says 12% of the U.S. corn crop has been planted as of Sunday, in line with a year ago and ahead of the 5-year average. 3% of the crop is emerged. 8% of the soybeans are planted. That's in line with last year and also ahead of average. Half of the winter wheat is rated good to excellent, a drop of 5% from the previous week, but significantly better than a year ago, with 17% of the crop headed. A biofuels expert says the EPA's emergency waiver allowing E15 sales this summer provides certainty for retailers. Brownfield's Brent Barnett has more from a Growth Energy Earth Day gathering in Des Moines, Iowa.
Jake Comer, Vice President of Market Development for Growth Energy, says regulatory certainty was needed for locations that have made significant fuel infrastructure investments.
If you were to total up how much retailers have spent to offer E1585, it'd be in the hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars.
He tells Brownfield a permanent fix needs to be prioritized by Congress to help eliminate yearly emergency waivers.
Why would you take away a lower priced fuel that people clearly want? They're buying it today.
I'm Brent Barnett, Brownfield.
Thanks, Brent. Corn planting is near the halfway point in Missouri, slightly behind this time last year. USDA's National Ag Statistics Service says corn is 47% planted, with 12% of the corn emerged. Missouri soybean planting is 16% complete, with 3% of the soybeans emerged. Cotton planting is 3%, and rice planting is 56% complete. Winter wheat in Missouri is 23% headed, with conditions rated 77% good to excellent. A livestock economist says he continues to look for any signs of herd expansion. Brownfield's Megan Grebner has this report.
University of Missouri Scott Brown says cattle producers have been reluctant to expand their herds, and he's looking for any indication that has changed.
Now we can have a little bit of chance to look at beef cow slaughter as well relative to these heifer numbers. Are we doing anything on that side of the equation relative to beef cow inventory?
He tells Brownfield these monthly data sets are becoming even more important for a very specific reason.
And if we don't get a July 1 cattle report, which is where I think we head at this point, it seems to me those are the only two pieces of data we're going to have to work with until we get to January 1 of 2025.
I'm Megan Grebner for Brownfield.
Thanks, Megan. As many as 1 in 7 rural Missouri children is food insecure. Missouri's farmers and ranchers think this statistic is too high. Visit mofarmerscare.com/drive to learn more. I'm Kara Hart for Brownfield.
This is your fungicide performance report brought to you by BASF. Today I'm speaking with Missouri farmer Brian Threckel about Veltima fungicide from BASF.
I can use it on corn and I can use it on soybeans, so that's a big plus. Basically Veltima and Revitec both. It's just a newer generation of it, so we like to be on the cutting edge and keep using the newer product, and we try to push the envelope for the most yield we can get. On the corn, we think we always get 10 bushel. Regardless, it's pretty constant 10 bushel. And I think a lot of that is coming from the test weight. It is kind of just peace of mind that, I've done everything I can do to raise a crop. I do look at it as an investment, but I do look at it as a return on my investment. So dollar spent was well spent.
For more information, contact your local BASF representative or go to revxfields.com.
Made for ag agriculture. We are MFA.
Get your calves off to a good start with MFA branded feeds. With time-tested, proven feeds like Cattle Charge and Full Throttle, you can put pounds on your calves quickly, efficiently, and safely. The feed-to-gain ratios speak for themselves. A good start is critical for this year's calf crop. Financing is available. Get a great start with MFA Feed.
We are MFA.
Angie's List is now Angie, and we've heard a lot of theories about why.
I thought it was an eco move. Fewer words, less paper.
No, it was so you could say it faster.
No, it's to be more iconic.
Must be a tech thing.
But those aren't quite right. It's because now you can compare upfront prices, book a service instantly, and even get your project handled from start to finish.
Sounds easy.
It is, and it makes us so much more than just a list. Get started at Angie.com. That's ANGI, or download the app today.
FCS Financial, with you every step of the way.
Missouri farmers and ranchers work hard to provide the food we put on our tables. No matter what comes, they're in the fields every day. FCS Financial is committed to supporting those farmers and ranchers along with our rural communities today and tomorrow. At FCS Financial, we understand the cyclical nature of agriculture and the challenges that can present. We also recognize no two situations are the same, and that's why we meet and work with our member owners individually to learn about them, their operation, and their goals. We want to provide the best experience and achieve the best outcome for everyone involved, because FCS Financial is a cooperative focused on being a responsible lender for more than 27,000 Missouri farmers, ranchers, and agribusinesses who depend on us. FCS Financial, an equal housing lender and equal opportunity provider.
At the KSMO studios, right here at your hometown radio source, it's 33 minutes after the hour. And we do want to remind you, we have Salem Tiger baseball this afternoon against Sullivan, 4:15. Tiger Talk with Coach Tony Edwards. And then we'll follow it up with Cardinal baseball, joined in progress right after that game right here from the Salem High School Baseball Field Complex. It'll be on AM 1340 and FM 95.7. And we also will be streaming that game on KSMOradio.com. So we hope you can join us for that right here at KSMO Radio, as well as our KSMO YouTube page and KSMO Stream Facebook page stream. That's KSMO Stream Facebook. And you can check those out. And, of course, we'll have that game for you today at 4:15, 4:30 start time right here on KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station and your Ozark sports leader. Congratulations to the Tigers for clinching at least a tie for the SCA Conference Championship. All right. With that being said, we got some music coming up from Toby Keith and Blake Shelton and the Florida-Georgia line. KSMO Salem, your hometown radio station. We appreciate you joining us on your Tuesday morning.
Imagine your team always looking and feeling their best in high-performance technical workwear. Cintas can make it happen. They have garments for almost every job imaginable. And with the Cintas Workwear program, you get freshly laundered garments delivered every week for everyone on your team. Great garments without the bother of laundry. That's a real perk for employees. Find out how Cintas can boost team image and morale. Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
Missouri families have seen how terrible cancer